Today's topic, a day in the life of a YouTube editor. This episode of Awkward Anthems is brought to you by birds singing in the sunshine, because nothing cures my seasonal depression quite like the mood-lifting properties of birds gossiping in the morning.
Ooh, there is drama today.
Subscribe today and we'll throw in touched grass, that thing I should do more.
Wow, this warmth feels so real. That sky, though.
It's already blue, Amy. Leave it alone.
I just feel like it could be bluer.
I know what you're thinking. What's it like to call video editing for YouTube a job? Well, if you can do it from the comfort of your own home, it's really not vastly different from any other kind of remote position involving a computer and internet connection. You're kind of always on the clock in some capacity, and you need a lot of discipline and focus to not find yourself falling down a million rabbit holes, because the distractions are endless.
Holly is a 13-year-old cat who dislikes the outdoors and other physical activities.
A typical day for me starts with my wife gently informing my sleep paralysis demon that his shift is up, and if he wants to be the big spoon on occasion, he's gonna have to stop scaring me so much. Jerry has attachment issues.
Go yourself.
We're working on it. After Jerry returns to the hell he calls home, it's time for a little hydration and a dietary supplement to support optimal gut health. It used to be a delicious cup of coffee before I hit my 30s, and my body was like, caffeine doesn't like you anymore. You're too sensitive. And I'm just like, well, you hurt me too much. You can't break up with me because I'm already out of this, you know?
No!
You'll thank me later.
Then it's on to buttered toast, checking emails, and getting warmed up for a long day of pushing buttons. And because my days are pretty long, I really try to optimize my working environment for organization and comfort. You might think that looks something like this, but you'd be wrong. This video was cut together entirely with the help of at least 5 pillows and a heating pad. I'd like to thank the Academy, my zebra-striped body pillow, my dachshund plushie, I see you buddy, my space heater. Listen, some people work in fields where they're affecting enormous change in the world, as first responders, in hospitals, teachers in classrooms, advocates for justice in our courtrooms. In a world fraught with so many challenges, my greatest ambition is just to make you smile. I want to be that friend that you'll never meet in real life because I'm too awkward to function, but who stands in solidarity with you in those quiet moments after a long day, when you just need to take a breath for yourself because you are completely out of Let me refer you to this give a meter. So presently, this is where you are at in terms of how many you currently have. And hopefully, if I've done my job right, we're hovering around here. In my world, that's the ultimate win. You know, sometimes I wonder if I had the emotional fitness and the physical stamina and did not have crippling social anxiety, maybe I would aspire to more than a profession in which I sit at a computer for long stretches of time and tell stories in my PJs. It's not that I don't want to build empires, I just want to do it in my sweatpants. I do occasionally leave my home. Video editing for YouTube is truly a dream job, but let's talk about what that job involves. Video editing is really just the strategic pacing and crafting of emotion, and it's the closest thing to a superpower that I've been able to access in my life, because in real life, I can't just Command Z every time I screw up, which is a lot. I can't go back and better articulate what I really wanted to convey to another human being. I don't have the privilege of multiple takes to get the right tone in conversation. And I struggle with social cues, so it's really easy to miss the mark.
Are you a little bunny?
I smell fear on you.
Okay, I don't like that one.
Well, looks like it's time for a call with my agent. There is no watch on my wrist right now.
Look, I'm doing the best I can. I'm trying to get you gigs. But if you keep up with this Weird Al thing, you're going to have to come to the table with ideas. And you must execute.
Just hear me out on this one, okay? Elvin Bishop fooled around and fell in love. It's romance, it's intrigue. It's the day I discovered weighted blankets. Thoughts?
I'm listening.
But then I fooled around and fell in love. I fooled around and fell in love. I fooled around and fell
the audience for this?
Cold people? Those meetings are usually followed by long periods of time where I stare into space, question my life choices, and maybe sneaking a couple chapters out of Atlas of the Heart by Brené Brown, because I often need a reminder of the difference between guilt and shame. Guilt is I did the wrong thing. Shame is I am the wrong thing. But the day is not quite over yet because we have to finish this video. And editing is kind of like Tetris on steroids. Everything has to fit, and if it doesn't fit, you make it fit by turning 1,000 puzzle pieces and an empty canvas into something resembling a picture, a cohesive theme. As the last person in the production chain, it becomes your duty to sift through the raw materials and say something with it. If the pacing's too slow, people check out. If it's too obnoxiously academic and wordy, people check out. If your pitch for a product or service is too salesy, people check out and they hate you.
Unless your teleprompter's got the riz, which is what the cool kids call charisma these days.
You are absolutely killing it today, Flexibel. I love you so much. What would make this more awkward? Ooh, rolling around in it. All right, we'll get that on take 3. So the job of editing is also the job of teacher, friend, psychologist, magician. It's the fine art of persuasion, and it becomes a superpower if you can do it in the most concise and visually engaging way. If editing wasn't a superpower, then we wouldn't have famous actors and musicians and best-selling novelists. Beyonce's doing country right now. Is Beyonce something more than human? Or did she just sell you something human, but amplified through a creative ecosystem of audio engineering, production design, hair and makeup stylists, a marketing team targeting a specific audience for what is essentially a carefully curated product disguised not as the human Beyonce Knowles, but as the Queen Bey? Editing is the secret sauce, the magic and the carefully choreographed dance that elevates anything good into something grand. That song that gives you goosebumps, the emotional crescendo in that trailer for a game you're excited to play, or a movie you're excited to watch, or a book you're excited to read, or a dress you can't wait to show off, if dresses are your thing. That dance plays out every day across multiple fields, but especially in mine.
So this is about weighted blankets.
Yeah, but specifically my excitement at learning of their existence.
I'll get back to you.
If you want to watch the Weird Al inspired part of this journey, join my membership and you can watch the rest of this nonsense there. Just some extra stuff, I don't know if I'll need it. And until next time, awkward and out.